Morning, friends. Here we are again. I'm going to start this timer, give myself 5 minutes, and see where we get to today. So I wrote some notes down after yesterday's little snippet, and they kind of go like this: sobriety day 1, remembering that first day; sobriety week 1, my first meetings, my first friends, my earliest experiences; and then I wrote down backstory, what it was like, what happened, and what it's like now. And that got me to thinking, man. Certainly, that's probably anybody who's ever been to a meeting, anybody who's ever been to a public meeting, an open meeting, would certainly recognize those words, at least in my experience, what it was like, what happened, what it's like now. It speaks to a cornerstone in recovery, sharing our experience, our strength, and our hope. And that's what we do when we get around those tables, when we get into these meetings, when we get around other people who are trying to make changes in their lives. We share our experience, our strengths, and our hope. And in an open meeting, a speaker is going to get up to that podium and tell you what it was like, what those earliest days were like, what those experiences were like, how those moments impacted them, what happened to affect such a monumental change in thinking and in motivation to get them to that place where they saw a need to seek help and to reach out, and what it's like now that they're in these earliest days of recovery, much like myself, 24 years into a walk. Those are the cornerstones that motivate us to keep going forward. And I was always taught that's how you keep it, by giving it away. That's how you grow it, by sharing. And that's what I wanted to do here. Anybody that knows me well would probably find it laughable for me to suggest that I don't like talking. And that's okay. It's something I do a lot. It's something I do fairly well, I guess. And it's something I'm fairly comfortable doing. I certainly don't shy away from opportunities to speak, that's for sure. In this instance, though, with recent events around the planet, around the globe, in our communities, the opportunity to do something like this kind of fell into my lap, and for lack of a better term, sharing really became something that impacted me deeply, and wanting to give this away to others became glaringly obvious when I started to look at 24 years, and then ultimately recognize that 25 is just around the corner. So wanting to do that was simple enough with everything here in the little comic space, but wanting to get it right is that much more important. I don't want to screw this up. And so ultimately I realized that 5-minute snippets just aren't going to get it done. So maybe I have to open this up. I have to consider once a week going a little longer, or maybe opening this public forum up. Certainly on this platform I can live stream, I can take questions, I can have open discussions. And that's all on the table. I want to make sure that I do my utmost to connect with that one person that might be struggling, that one person who might need a hand over that one thing that's holding them back. And if I can contribute to that, if I can share my experience, strength, and hope, and give that person an opportunity to change, that's what I want to do. That's the motivation here. So stick around. There's more 5-minute snippets coming, and I might be wearing the same shirt as I do this again and again and again. And thank you so much. If you made it this far, please feel free to connect and to reach out and to offer anything that might come across to you as constructive. I'm open to that. So thanks a lot, guys. Take care.